U.S. Army paratroopers deployed in the middle of the night. U.S. deploys elite 82nd Airborne to Middle East amid Iran tensions. The U.S. Department of Defense has reportedly ordered the deployment of over 3,000 troops from the 82nd Airborne Division, the Army's elite paratrooper unit, to the Middle East as the U.S. commands a halt to attacks on Iranian energy facilities until the 27th for negotiations. Following the reinforcement of Marine Corps personnel, concerns are rising that the U.S. might engage in ground combat if negotiations with Iran collapse. According to the Wall Street Journal on the 24th, the Pentagon is expected to issue a written order within hours to deploy over 3,000 troops from the 82nd Airborne Division to the Middle East. Fox News reported that Major General Brandon Dechtmeyer, commander of the 82nd Airborne Division, received orders to move to the Middle East with his headquarters staff. However, it remains undecided whether ground forces will be deployed to Iran. Some analysts speculate that the 82nd Airborne Division could be deployed to seize Karg Island, Iran's key crude oil export hub. Located in the Persian Gulf, the island, though only a third the size of Manhattan, handles 90% of Iran's oil exports. The 82nd Airborne Division had previously drawn attention when it abruptly canceled large-scale training plans earlier this month, raising speculation about its deployment in potential operations against Iran. Additionally, around 2,200 U.S. personnel from the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit and Navy forces who departed from Okinawa, Japan, mid-month, are scheduled to enter the operational zone of the U.S. Central Command overseeing the Middle East by the 27th. The 82nd Airborne Division is an elite unit capable of deployment within 18 hours of receiving orders. It played a pivotal role in securing a foothold behind enemy lines during the Normandy landings in World War II. Established during World War I, the division is composed of soldiers from all 48 U.S. states and is nicknamed the All-American, reflected in its unit mark AA. The deployment of the 82nd Airborne Division to the Middle East is notable as it began the day after U.S. President Donald Trump stated that he had held productive conversations with Iran. This suggests the U.S. is prepared to initiate ground combat at any moment, even while engaging in negotiations. Some analysts interpret this as a psychological pressure tactic against Iran, which has refused to reopen the Strait of Hormuz.